Hey everybody, I decided to finally do a tour of my 94 Mazda 626, and it's come a little bit of a way since I got it. Not much, but yeah. I'm going to start with the outside. The paint is horrible, and that's a good old Florida sun for you, especially the roof. There's pretty much no clear coat up here, and the hood's bad too. A lot of the stuff I have no idea what the previous owner was thinking. Like, they pulled all the emblems off the car and the molding on the sides, and well, I found the trunk emblem in the trunk, but I have no idea why they did that. The car didn't have any center caps on it, which I just got a hold of a set of center caps today. On the inside, it's really not bad at all, except no headliner, and dome light's blown. That door and that door, the light is blown. There was no radio in it, so I got a radio, and they had all kinds of wrong fuses in, and they had too big of a fuse for the radio, so it didn't work, so I had to replace that, and I'm going to be getting the installation kit soon here. For the shifter, there was no knob and no boot. So I got a hold of a boot out of an MX-6, and I bought a knob and I put it on. RPM gauge did not work, so I had to get one out of another 626. And I also discovered recently my gas gauge doesn't work right, and the temperature gauge doesn't work at all. So I replaced the thermostat, thinking that it was that, but it wasn't. So now I need to get a new gauge for that. But yeah, the interior is not bad at all, really. Oh yeah, and the rear window defroster wasn't hooked up. I just got that soldered back on today. And it's not a... Interior is really like the best part of the car. It needs some mechanical work, not much, but it's more suspension than anything. The V6 emblem up here was peeling off, so I peeled it all the way off and kind of scraped that. I added an eBay cold air intake. Previous owner told me it's got new plugs, new wires, a new rotor, a new cap, new water pump, and some new heater hoses. And now it's got a new thermostat in it. Right there, you can't see it, but the car had like no power steering fluid in it, had no coolant in it. The windshield wipers were like falling off, so I put new windshield wipers on it and some Rain-X in there. All the lights and everything work on it. The trunk doesn't always like opening. Yeah. I didn't pay that much for the car, so it's no big deal. There it goes. That's a factory air box. I got a leak in the trunk somewhere. When it rains, it gets wet right here. And there's a bit of rust and stuff in there, but it's not too bad a shape. Also, they had some rusted out thrush muffler on here. So I took that off and did my own axle back, which is a DC Sports muffler, which the hanger just got welded on today. And then also it's got an aftermarket cat on it. I don't know what kind. I just know it's not stock. There's something up with the idle too. Sometimes it wants the idle right, other times it doesn't. The tensioner over here is loose, so it buzzes, makes a ticking noise. It needs new belts, and the valve cover leaks, and since the timing cover is broken, the valve cover leaks into the timing cover, which causes my belts to squeak. But other than that, everything else is sound. Runs fine, drives fine, other than the bad CV axles, and then The hub bearing right here is bad, so that's going to get replaced on Tuesday. The struts are bad on it, so all the struts are going to get fixed. You know, like I said, didn't pay that much for the car, so no big deal. But yeah, here it is. Oh yeah, and the battery. They bought the wrong battery. So instead of the positive being here and the negative being here, they bought this one. So my battery sits like this until I buy a new battery, which I'm not too insanely concerned about. It looks like it would hit the hood, but it doesn't. So there's going to be a lot more videos to come on this one. It's going to get fixed up. Alright everybody, thank you for watching.